Assalamu alaikum. Salamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Listen, I'm your man, Moses the Comic. I want to welcome everybody in to the first entertainment night, Muslim Fest 2020. We are in the building. I'm super excited. Listen, this is 2020. Muslim Fest. I know a lot of y'all thought that we wasn't gonna have Muslim Fest this year because of the COVID pandemic, but here we are. We live. We have an amazing show. Now this year Muslim Fest, they did not pull any stops for this year. They actually added more days, right? All right. So they've been at this since Wednesday. You know, they had a drive-in Muslim Fest. And listen, yesterday when we did on Thursday when we did our podcast, you know, I know for a lot of different cultures, drive-by is a little bit salacious. It wasn't a drive-by. Okay, this was a drive-in Muslim Fest, an experience to remember. July 18th to the 19th. They've been at it all day. Yesterday had events at ISNA, Canada, man, up there in Mississauga. I want to shout out, man, just every artist that touched the stage, from Jay Dean and Boona, Soulful Poet, Salma Hindi, Ilyas Mayo, so many different great artists, man, that checked in for Drive-In Muslim Fest this year. You know, they bring the best art and entertainment in the Muslim industry to the masses, right? And so all the different cars drove in, man. Everybody, they had it was like a completely like social distance experience, all right, where everybody had their food, they was in their cars enjoying the show. There was a stage set up. So shout out to Muslim Fest, man, for putting this on, and all of the different sponsors that put this on this year, from Zabiha Halal, shout out to Dawanet, Sound Vision, ISNA, Penny Pill Canada, man. Shout out to all my folks over there at Penny Pill. We have an amazing lineup plan for you tonight. I got my man Yusuf Chroma that's going to be in the building with me, man. We got our guys in team that's going to be with us all the way from Malaysia. My man Rafe is going to be in the building. And of course, you got Moses the Comic. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, for everybody out there that didn't know, and it's entertainment going on tomorrow too, right? This was just like a 4-day event worth of stuff. And so I'm going to put the links up because you can watch Muslim Fest live on their Facebook and YouTube pages all weekend, right? At facebook.com/MuslimFest/live, and on their YouTube page, youtube.com/MuslimFest, or you can just go to MuslimFest.com and to get all the live notifications. And again, they have an amazing tomorrow. I believe they got Omar Regan. I think Jay might be coming back. So just shout out, man. I'm having a good time. The pandemic I'm hoping that it's going to be over soon. You know, alhamdulillah, this whole entire the last 3 or 4 months has just been amazing. We were talking about that the other night, just all the blessings and opportunities that's been happening during Ramadan. We were able to turn our 30 for 30 campaign, fed over 1,000 people, right? Fed over 1,000 people, and Allah just kept giving, right? Because the giving gives. So listen, if you out there and you've been blessed this past 3 or 4 months, please, you got to make sure that you give back, right? Because there's people out there that's not in the same position as you. So it has been an amazing, honestly, an amazing year. Moses, I'm waiting to get back on stage. You already know I did take my first international flight, just got back in the country. Okay. And let me let y'all know right now, it's pretty safer to say Allahu Akbar on the plane than to cough. You understand? If you cough on the plane now, that's like immediate. They taking you off the plane. So saying Allahu Akbar, that's not as salacious right now. You understand? But I had a good time, flying on the plane. You do got to wear the mask everywhere you go. So that's like, everybody kind of looks Muslim on the plane now because, everybody's face is covered up. So I'm like, y'all might as well come on over because the water's fine. Okay. So I just hope, man, that we can get back to our regularly scheduled program and just be traveling the world and just enjoying each other, man. And I'm just super excited to be here. This is my second Muslim Fest. I was at Muslim Fest last year. It was an amazing experience. One of the largest collection of Muslims that come together for entertainment. Over 67,000 attendees annually that come out. Artists from all over the world, man. They had artists from Europe, from Egypt, from America, Canada, local artists, literally from all over the world, Africa, that just come showcase their art, showcase the entertainment, vendors, food. The food was crazy. I gained like 38 pounds at Muslim Fest. You understand? All right, I needed a whole new suit. I had to start sending text messages out that if anybody's going to graduate or die or anything, I needed a suit. I needed a 30-pound notice, okay? Because I gained all that weight at Muslim Fest. So the food is off the chain, all halal. Y'all know all that food is halal. All right. Ain't no rigmarole. You ain't got to worry about Bismillah in the food or nothing. Vendors from all over the world, every cuisine that you can imagine from all over the world. So just, I encourage you to keep supporting Muslim Fest and everything that they are doing, because we need outlets like this. We need festivals like these to be able to have artists like us give our talent to you guys. And so I'm just super excited again, because I do have my main man, 50 Grand. Yusef Chroma is going to be joining us in the building today. This dude, man, is a author. He's an activist. All right. He's a poet. He's a big halal speaker. As y'all can see, he's a fashion icon. Let's just throw that out there. Fashion icon, best to ever do it. You understand? I used to be a stylist. You know, a lot of his suits that he was putting together, a lot of y'all don't know that I was really kind of like behind the scenes doing a lot of, the puppeteering and things. You understand? But now he's, he out on his own and got his own thing going on. And I'm proud of the boy. We done traveled the world together. We broke bread together. This guy is like more than a friend to me, man, more than an artist. He is my friend. He is my brother. And without further ado, I got to bring my man on right now. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Moses the Common, the coolest dude in the industry.
Hey man, listen, baby. I'm just trying to maintain, be like you when I get older. How you feeling?
Alhamdulillah. I feel grateful. I feel blessed. I feel honored. I feel cherished. I feel loved.
Ooh.
I feel I feel great.
Hey, listen, would you tell them how great this last couple 3 or 4 months has been in this pandemic, fam?
Man, we're blessed by the best. Like certain times they talk about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but I recognize in the darkness that I was the light. So we're not looking for the light at the end of the tunnel no more. We realize that we are the light that we've been looking for. So that's just a different vibe, when you realize that you are the light, and you're powered by the Most High. So your light is infinite, is everlasting.
Listen, man, your projects, bro, you've been throwing darts at the wall and they all been sticking, fam, from the book to the suits, to the classes. You was doing multiple classes all Ramadan. So just talk a little bit about everything you're working on right now.
Man, we have the car dealership. Like,
oh my God, you selling cars? What's up, man?
They're probably like, yo, what is Yusuf doing? Like, he's just like doing any and everything. But alhamdulillah, we're trying to diversify our streams of income. So we're writing books, doing poetry, performing. We have a car dealership, the suit collection, looking to open up, businesses, development, market rate, housing. We're into a lot of things.
You getting houses too?
Yeah, man.
Listen, all I know is you doing taxes next? You listen all over the place.
We're gonna do some taxes too, man.
Well, don't let me find out that the Yusef Chroma restaurant about to open up soon too.
You already know, with the cassava leaf and the peanut butter soup that you love so much.
Right off Woodland Avenue, flipping them Jones with no license. No, man, one of the things that I think is so great about you, a lot of people, because I think you do a plethora of things now that you're known for. I always say we got to get back to the bars, man. You know what I mean? Because that's just one of the things that, coming in the game under, throughout Philadelphia with the poetry movement, man, and the Philadelphia youth poetry movement, everything you've been a part of, HBO. So, so many different credits in that world. And you just one of the coldest, bro, to ever do it. The way you put your wordplay together. And it's interesting because we've had conversations about your poetry and just how poetry just has inspired hip hop so much. Lyricists so much, from the Last Poets and Langston Hughes and Maya, and so many just the spoken word in general. When we was talking to Brother Ali and all the different hip hop and lyricists that we've had on Jokes and Gems. Yeah. And so I'm just in awe, man, of the way that you able to just flow and put stuff together, man. So I want the people to be able to experience that a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's do it, bro. You're the only one that could get me out here like this, man. I've been such in a entrepreneurial bag. I haven't really sort of express myself artistically in a long time. So for you and the Muslim Fest family, I'm gonna reach deep into the artistry bag and pull some gems out, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, bismillah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. So this is just me vibing out. Like this, if you was in my living room, like on a regular Saturday, this is what you would get, right? So bismillah, let's go. Check. You would catch me combing my beard, because that's what I do before I write. Drinking water. Look, serving of the light, illuminated from within. the remover of the night, with the movement of my limbs for improvement of my sight. I use the sunnah as the lens and the Quran as a compass for uncovering my gems. Who needs the company of men when the angels are your friends and the law is your wakil, even closer than you can? One may claim the ocean shallow if they've never learned to swim. When you can see beyond yourself, that's where the universe begins. And I'm a servant of the light, illuminated from within, the remover of the night, with the movement of my limbs for improvement of my sight. I use the sunnah as the lens and the Quran as the compass for uncovering my gems. My mind is an ever-expanding universe in unison with the uni. I was a star in crescent, even as a mere sparkle in the eye of my Omi. I shine because I am her sun. It is always sunny for the Sunni. I strive to purify my inner garments, and they say I am a Sufi. And those have never been my words, but if I ever were, I would want to be somewhere in between Jalaluddin, a Rumi, and a Suyuti. Yesterday's garments fit me loosely. I am changing into brighter garments. I am turning over new leaves. I am bathing in winding rivers and drying in the cool breeze. Clothing in the finest of robes, and it suits me, for God loves beautiful things, and I am truly favored. I listen to Bakara and burn Nang Champa on days when my monsters get the best of me. I blend black seed and honey in my tea, the therapy for the parts of me that are falling apart and desperately. My spirit seems always in jeopardy, as if I have nothing to offer God these days, but what's left of me, I'm fragmented like sesame seeds scattered in the cyanide sands. I am most desperately trying to become a man of God, but even he swore by time that I am at loss, and I am running from my actions to my thoughts, and I am breaking into fractions and parts, and I am deep at sea trying to build the Noah's Ark, and I am deep at sea trying to convince me to embark, and I am at my end. Maybe this is where it starts. So I do it for the deen. So I do it for the deen. I do it for the deen. I don't do it for the dunya. Not follow my nafs, I'm just trying to follow sunnah. Most of them asleep, I ain't talking about Kelula. Talk about Akida and they look at me peculiar. Doing everything Allah forbade in Minnesota's. Talking Zina, coming, racist, shirk, and even kufr. Lord have mercy, what is coming of this ummah. They're filling up the prisons with their names like Abdullah, Malik, Kareem, Hana, Zainab, bin Mimuna. Got me sick to my stomach and it's growing like a tumor. Started from Jen and now we here in the sewer. Walking around like Toby because they stripped us of our kunta. Gave us new religion in order to abuse us. That religion doesn't suit us. I swear by the creator of the Sona and the Luna, there is only one God. And that ISNA left it closer. And I do it for the deen. I don't do it for the dunya. Inshallah. So the concept is how to be a person of light. How do you exist in a world of darkness and not be consumed by darkness when the darkness is plentiful, when the darkness is evasive, when the darkness seems to encompass everything? How do you be a person of light? My body's in the dunya, but my mind is in the akhirah. Think about the coming of Qiyamah when they gather us. Think about the counting of my deeds when they added up. Heaven lies beneath my mother's feet, I pray that that's enough. Angels on my shoulder snapping moments like a camera. In and out of focus, gotta open up my aperture. What a son of Adam, but a calendar. What a son of Adam, but a passer, but a passenger. What a son of Adam when the mountains will be scattered dust. That we disregard death as if it wasn't coming after us. Thus, my body's in the dunya, but my mind is in the akhirah. Think about the coming of Qiyamah when they gather us. Think about the counting of my deeds when they added up. Heaven lies beneath my mother's feet, I pray that that's enough. That's why I do it for the deen. And I don't do it for the dunya. And I follow with my nafs, I'm just trying to follow sunnah. Most of us asleep, I ain't talking about Kelula. I talk about wealth and they look at me peculiar. I say we come from kings and queens. Ain't you heard of Mansa Musa? Black multi-billionaire, look it up on your computers. It was written in the books, now they're trying to remove us. Must have missed class hanging with the Ferris Buellers. Police beat us down, don't take nothing to abuse us. Staring in the mirror, having stiffer than Medusa. We always had the power, it's just up to us to use it. Always had to shine, never needed Jacob Jeweler. I swear by the creator of the Sona and the Luna, there is only one God. And that ISNA left it closer. I lose my life before I lose my wits about me. I stepped into the system, had to get the matrix out me. Red pills in my palm. I see the shooters on the balcony. I was summoning my Malcolm, made dua that they would out me. Wish you would. I wish you fire. I wish you would. What's a bullet to a mark, to a tree falling in the woods? It was written by the author, called it Qadr. It's all good, and I know that means you can, but I don't think you should. No police, wait, don't shoot. See, I was talking fly, I got the world counting on me, homie. I ain't trying to die, but I refuse to live like a slave on my knees. So I'm praying to the sky, yeah, Allah, give us free. And we're living like we're blind. We need light, help us see. Because my pitch black skin, they would never let me be, so I rebel. We give them fire, we give them hell. Give a liberty a death until that diva get expelled. Don't please wait, don't shoot. See, I was talking fly, I got the world counting on me, homie. I ain't trying to die, but I refuse to live like a slave on my knees, so I'm praying to Allah. Oh Allah, give us free. Ya Allah, give us free. MashaAllah. So most of my writing, if you just catch me on a random, I'm writing about freedom. I'm writing about liberation. I'm writing about spirituality. I write about whatever comes to my heart and mind, you know, that will bring life to the people. And a lot of times, if you look at the music and stuff that you find on the radio, it talks about death. It talks about killing others. It talks about taking life, right? So I try to counteract that, counterbalance that with, you know, preaching and teaching about life. So, you know, if you feel it, then you feel it. So I'm gonna give you guys one more, inshallah. Inshallah. 500 salawat. MashaAllah, the wudu water got me soaking wet. MashaAllah. Bismillah. Trouble mind, trouble body, trouble spirit. Strongest get the burdens, I'll be better if I bear it. If I allow my chakras, I could probably build a pyramid. See the power of my people, ancient Egypt, so they fear us. I used to be a pharaoh until my kingdom perish. Took my brothers out the mosque and put them in the parish. Now they worshiping the Father and the Son and the Spirit. Look, I ain't Big Papa, but I'm Poppy and I'm proper with the lyrics. I pray my people prosper when they hear it. Never for the prophet, it's the prophet we ain't hear it. With my pants above my ankles, kufi tilted and I bearded. I pray my air marshals don't mistake me for a terrorist. I ain't never been jihadi, but my Abbey made me fearless. Greeting to the stranger, compliment me on my weirdness. Hating on my style, then I offer my sincerest, cause I recognize a king when I look into the mirror. So I recognize a king when I look into the mirror. Hieroglyphics in my speech could wake a pharaoh out of sleep. Son of sun, skin of onyx, ivory coated plated teeth. Peep the purple in my blood, gold coated to my feet. In the presence of a peasant, send reverence to the east. As-salam and Nabi, Rasul and Habib. If what the Bible say is true, then earth is granted to the meek. Dean chaser, dream chaser, don't mistake me for Meek, but mistaken me for Malcolm. And if they ask about Seth, tell them my bow tie fresh, but I'm a N-O-I-N-O. Second resurrection, brethren waiting for their memo. I'm Malcolm post Hodge and my back up on the tempo for the sake of what is calm in hand. Whispers from the Jinno. Tenfold, God gave me the strength to walk upon the light, but devil want me doing endo. Told that sucker N-O. Gave that sucker punch with power of a Kimbo, but slip. Oh counter punch upon my chin go. Down son of Adam, be forever super sinful. Got an envelope in the mail, grad scholarship to tempo. Seen the winking eye, wow, Illuminati symbols. 100 kittens through the loan sticking for your window. College educated but can't even pay your rent though, you know what I mean? Is that the means? Don't justify the insult. After Charlie Mack, I'll be the second out the limo like, yo, take this demo. Listen to this intro. Poet under 30, getting 30s cause my pen dope. Now that I'm on fire, everybody watch me kindle. Fellas give me dap and the sisters give me dimples. It's funny. It wasn't with me shooting in the gym, so I'm all about my Urkel on the Winslow. Get it? Family matters. I do it for my kinfolk. For them, I get the paper like a customer at Kinko's. And oh, they like my lingo. Tu parles français, my dingo. Atakalimu Arabiya. In the language of the gringos. Must be the reason I'm seasoned everywhere the wind blow. Must be the reason they're grieving everywhere I enter. Like, yo, you fresh to death, yeah. I thought you knew that, no? Must be a new jack. I'm a cool cat with the cool cap and the cool hands and the suit back when I'm stepping. Like, who that? He is for you, like where the Jews at, or Palestine is. I'm where the news at, check a deuce at, any dude that think being cool is. Having 2 chains and 2 gats, I'm where the youth at. Now put that wherever you keep your truth at. Now put that wherever you keep your truth at. Inshallah. So that's the vibes. I hope everybody catch it. I hope that no matter where you are in your life, no matter what you're going through, that you're feeling it. I hope that inspires you to do better, to be better. We are a resilient people. We are a powerful people. We are a beautiful people. So no matter where you are in the world, tuning into this Muslim Fast, tuning in with Moses the Comment, know that you are blessed, you are beautiful, you are great, and you are amazing beyond your wildest imagination.
I got to talk about some of these bars that you dropped down, because people, I don't think when you flowing and the music is there, that they not really hearing some of these bars. Man, my favorite is "Don't mistake me for Meek, mistake me for Malcolm." Talk heavy one time. Talk heavy. What you know about that big brother Malcolm? I'll have Malik, man.
You feel me? Listen, man, don't mistake me for Meek. A lot of times because of we try to be a humble people, a respectful people. People mistake us for meek. So I said, dream chaser, don't mistake me for Meek. So the playoff, don't mistake me for Meek Mills or mistaking me for Meek, but I'm really Malcolm, but I'm trying to bring it to you in the most respectable, humble way. But I have the Malcolm in me as well. So that's
and we got another one here. Recognize the king when I look into the mirror. Sister, it's about to be her duo for her 3 sons, fam. Talk heavy.
It has to be. Like, if you don't see the king in you, how can you expect the rest of the world to see a king in you? If you look in the mirror and you see a peasant or you see a joker, how do you expect people to see the king in you? It starts with you. It starts with you.
How important is it? I mean, we talk all the time, man, about how important words are, but speaking life into each other as well, calling each other kings, calling each other queens, man. Like, you know what I mean? As an orator, someone who uses words really to push culture forward, how important is it?
It's powerful. Even if we look in the spiritual tradition, with the Quran, right? The Quran is the written word. So you see that how the power of a book has the influence that can change an entire people, that could transform an entire society with the word. Allah said that when He wants something to come into existence, He says kun fayakun. He says be, and it is. But He didn't have to say be. He could have just willed it, and it is, and it was, but rather He used the power of the spoken word. So it shows you that when you speak something into existence, it has a power, it has a vibration, and you can either build someone or break them with what you say.
That's heavy, bro. That's heavy. I mean, outside even of the music, where can people? I know you got several books of poetry that you're doing. You got you working on. You co-authored a bunch of books. Tell people where they can find your stuff at, and the suits as well.
Hey, you could follow me at yusufchroma.com. We have a lot of books coming out. I really, I only engage in business endeavors that I feel passionate about, that I love. I love men's fashion. I love to see other people look good. I love to see, like, how you're looking right now. I love it. You look like the king you are. You look fly. You look beautiful. You look handsome, right? And I love to see that. Allah says, "Inna Allaha jamil wa yuhibbu jamal." The Prophet said that Allah is beautiful. He loves to see beauty. So when it comes to books, I love to write. I love to express myself. So I love to see others do the same thing. So I started a company where I can help people then express themselves and write books. So this is just my philosophy, that I choose business that not only is lucrative, but it also empowers myself and others.
Oh yeah, listen, you was one of the first ones to show me, fam, that when you dress nice and you feel good about yourself, it radiates onto other people. Like, they treat you differently. When we go places, when we was big halal flexing in Milan, like we was, and I had that Sherilyn on. You remember that Sherilyn? Yeah. People treat you differently. They go out your way. They it's almost like you condition them for how they're gonna deal with you.
Precisely, and that's the recognizing the king when I look into the mirror. So when I get dressed, it's not even about me. It's about the spirit that God gave me. It's about the light that God gave me. I have to clothe it correctly. I mean, I have to present it correctly. I can't misrepresent, this message, this truth, this gift that God gave me. I have to present it and package it well. So it's deeper than just the halal flex. It's really, we're packaging the gift that God gave us in the right way.
No doubt, no doubt. So please, man, y'all make sure y'all hit up yusufchroma.com. He has several collections of poetry books on there. He's co-authored a bunch of books, most recently Big Halal Steppers with my man Tone Trump. And he got the Yusuf Chroma collection. And when I tell y'all these suits is fire, I just bought about 3 or 4 suits myself. These joints, I mean, with the stitching, everything, man, the fabric is amazing. So please support these artists, man. Platforms like these. Shout out to Muslim Fest, man, for just giving us a platform to share our art with you, man. We love you, brother, and we appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, bro.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Alhamdulillah, man. Listen right here. Let me tell y'all something right now. That man right there is multi-talented. You understand? I've been rocking with him over 10 years, like some 15 years, whatever it is, and just seeing his growth and development from a businessman, an artist, an entrepreneur, a big halal stepper. Like, he just keeps continuing to impress me and amaze me. He writing like 38 books a week. I keep telling him, slow down, fam. You understand? Slow down. I'm on book number 3. You on book number 33. So you got to just let me catch up. You know what I mean? So, but y'all, please make sure y'all support him, man, and keep supporting Muslim Fest. Shout out to Muslim Fest. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors that made this weekend possible. Without them, this would not be possible. All right. So y'all got to shout out to all the different sponsors up there. Y'all see him. Zabiha Halal. Shout out to Zabiha Halal. Y'all all had that food. It's off the chain. All right. Dawanet, Sound Vision, ISNA, Penny Appeal, Canada, man, all the different sponsors that contributed so we can have a weekend to bring you guys the best art and entertainment out there. So, you know, without them, it's not possible. So the boy said he needed a suit too. Yusef, hey, Ishmael, go to yusefchroma.com, get your suit. I used to get on him because I said he ain't have suits for the husky guys. You understand? I needed a suit that, you know, like I said, I need a 30-pound notice if, you know, if somebody need me to put a suit on. So I was feeling a little some type of way because the Chroma collection, there was a lot of petite men. I saw a lot of petite men wearing the suits, and I started saying, you need a husky line. All right. I don't want to have to go to big and tall all the time because I'm big and short. So can you accommodate me? And so I'm glad to say I finally got 4 Yusef Chroma collection suits that they are off the chain. So man, listen, hit him up, Ishmael. You can make sure you get you a banging suit. All right. But moving right along, we got, oh man, these next entertainers that's coming to you, bro. Last year, actually, I had the pleasure of coming across their work. You know, they from out of Malaysia, and during Ramadan, I hosted an event actually for Dawanet as well, Muslim Fest, man. I hosted an event for them for Ramadan that was amazing. And I came across, I got a chance to finally work with this group of guys, man. They Malaysia's finest, bro. These dudes right here, multi-talented composers, songwriters, nasheed artists, over 20 years. These dudes are like a huge big deal in Malaysia, over 20 years in the game, over 10 albums. They've won Best Nasheed Album. They have platinum albums from the recording industry in Malaysia. They're just an incredible group, man, named N-Team, and they are going to be with us today. They got, man, a plethora of music, but they're going to do their finest nasheed with us today. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to N-Team.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are N-Team. We would like to express gratitude. Thank you so much to the organizer, the Muslim Fest, and to all the audience in Canada or in the whole world, all around the globe, who is watching our performance today. And we are very grateful to be in this online showcase.
We are from Malaysia.
Yeah, we are from Malaysia, and we hope and we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will uplift, will demolish the pandemic, and we can live as usual, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Who is the creator? Allah. Who is the sustainer? Allah. Surely He's the one. Allah. Lord of all mankind. Allah. Allah, Allah, ya Allah, 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 ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Anta ya Rabbi, Anta ya Rahman, Anta ya Allah, Allahu Rabbi. चंद और सितारे बहुत चमकते हैं, खुदा के बगैर रोशनी का वजूद नहीं है। रोशनी की बात अंधेरा होता है, दिन रात खुदा की मंजिल से होते हैं, सब कुछ खुदा के वजूद नहीं है। अल्लाह 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 या अल्लाह 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 Allah, Allah, ya Allah, Allah, Allah. Anta ya Rabbi, Anta ya Rahman, Anta ya Allah, Allahu Rabbi. हार परता डराना से गिरता है ये सब कुछ खुदा की ताकत है
समंदर और जमीन में कितनी मिट्टी है सब कुछ खुदा की इरादत है أنت يا ربي أنت يا رحمن أنت يا الله ربي The moon and the stars embellish the world shall never be enlightened without His blessings. The brightness of days exchanges with the night will never ever break His regulations. Ever Almighty is the God or the Creator. Allah, Allah, Ya Allah. Allah, Allah, ya Allah, Allah. Anta ya Rabbi, Anta ya Rahman, Anta ya Helai yang dedaunan gugur dari pepohonan pasti dalam pemerhatian kudratnya Tuhan. Butiran pasir di daratan dan di dasar lautan tetap dalam pandangan iradat Tuhan. Allah, Allah, ya Allah, 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 ya Allah, Allah. Anta ya Rabbi, Anta ya Rahman, Anta ya Allah, Allahu Rabbi. سلام سلام كمسك الختام عليكم أهيبة بنايا كرام سلام سلام كمسك الختام عليكم أهيبة بنايا كرام. You are the sunshine, brightens the day. You are the moonlight, guiding our way. You came with the light to the entire world. You came with the light to the entire world. Peace be upon you, messenger of Allah. Peace be upon you, messenger of Allah. حبيب الله سلام سلام كمسك الختام عليكم هيبة بنايا كرام سلام سلام كمسك الختام عليكم هيبة بنايا كرام سكنتم فؤادي ورب العباد وأنتم مرادي وأسعد المراد فهل تسعدوني بصفو الوداد فهل تسعدوني بصفو الوداد وهل تمنحوني شريف المقام وهل تمنحوني شريف المقام سلام سلام كمسك الختام عليكم هيبة بنايا كرام سلام سلام كمسك الختام عليكم هيبة بنايا كرام عليكم هيبة بنايا كرام رسول الله the messenger of Allah
صلوا على النبي.
There is no one would love me like the way you do. The birds fly in the sky would also say it's true. His love will always want only the best for you. Together in Jannah, the place we would love to. شريك له الله 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 ربي لا شريك له Maha suci Allah segala bagimu. Puja puji Allah, Dialah penentu segala bicara, besarkan namamu. Akhir kalam kita kembali padamu. Allahu Rabbi, la syarika lahu. Allahu Allah, Allahu Rabbi, la syarika lahu. Allahu Allah, Allahu Rabbi, la syarika lahu. ظهر دين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد. ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد. يا هنانا بمحمد ذلك الفضل من الله. هنانا يا 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 هنانا قص بالسبع المثاني وهوى لطف المعاني ما له في خلق ثاني وعليه أنزل الله الله يا هنانا 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 ظهر دين المعين بظهور النبي أحمد ظهر دين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد يا هنانا بمحمد ذلك الفضل من الله الله يا هنانا 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 من مكة لما ظهر لأجل شاق القمر وانتظرت آل مضار به على كل الأنام الله يا هنانا 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 ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد يا هنانا بمحمد ذلك الفضل من الله الله يا هنانا 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 صلوا على خير الأنام المصطفى بدر التمام صلوا عليه وسلموا يدفع لنا يوم الزحام الله يا هنانا 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 ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور النبي أحمد يا هنانا بمحمد ذلك الفضل من الله الله يا هنانا 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 يا اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله
صلى الله وسلم عليه.
Yay! Listen. Shout out to N Team from Malaysia. A lot of y'all don't realize I was actually off camera playing a little cowbell myself because I used to be in the group and then they let me go because apparently I'm not from Malaysia. So I was like the roadie of the group. But shout out, man. I'm on the Muslim Fest live right now. And it's some fans on here. First off, I want y'all to write in the chats, where are you tuning in from? I see we got fans on here all the way from Malaysia. Shout out to Muhammad Haroon. Shout out to Azmi Abdullah. Fazrul Ikram, all the way from Malaysia. He said he's a huge Nasheed fan. In Team, your fans is on here, man. Mansoor Ali said, beautiful job. Man, just shout out, man. We appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now from all over the world. We got fans in here from Mississauga. We got people in here from Egypt right now. This is amazing. So thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in. Shout out to N Team. Shout out to all of the sponsors that made this possible. I'm going to put the links up again for Muslim Fest, where you can continue to watch this amazing entertainment today and tomorrow. There is more virtual events for you tomorrow. Facebook.com/MuslimFest live. Also, YouTube.com/MuslimFest. Y'all make sure that y'all check this out, please. And shout out to our sponsors. I got to give a special shout out to the sponsors. They make today possible. They made this whole, not just today, this whole weekend possible of the drive through, all of the entertainment that they had, the live entertainment that we had, and the virtual entertainment. All of our sponsors, man. Shout out to Sound Vision, Dawanet, Penny Pill, ISNA, Zabiha, Halal, everybody, man, that just made it possible for the. Oh, Maryland's in the building as well. Shout out to Maryland. All the whole DMV vibe is going down major right now. That's not all we got. All right. This next gentleman coming to the stage that I got for y'all, man. This dude is a friend of mine. He's an amazing artist. He's a composer. He's a singer. He's a songwriter. Okay. What I love about him, man, is just his authenticity is just amazing. His debut album was on Awakening Records in 2014. And it's just not, you know, I could just go on and on, but I want to Rafe, everybody.
Hey, assalamu alaikum, everyone. In Canada and around the world, whether you're joining us from your phone or your laptop screens or your TV screens, it's such an interesting time to be doing music. And I think the last time I performed at Muslim Fest in person was, I think, 5 years ago. And I wish I could be there in person, but this is as close as we can get. So I'm going to start with a song that I would like to have some participation. It's very difficult to have sort of any kind of live feedback while I'm speaking through this screen right here. But if you can, through the comments or with your families and loved ones around you, whenever I say, Sallallahu ala Muhammad, you sing back or type back, Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So this song is called Peace and Blessings. Bismillah. Give me your hand, I will give you my heart. Oh, every day is a brand new start. His words I hear to help us through. Rasulullah, peace and blessings on you. Salatullah, salamullah, ala taha Rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala yasin habibillah. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu ala Muhammad. Let me see if you can writing it in the comments. Sallallahu ala Muhammad.
I've never seen you, but I love your soul. Oh, and in your footsteps, I'll try to follow. Oh, a smile you give me, stop my fall. Yeah, the bright moon rose, a bursting on all. Everyone, Salatullah, Salamullah. على طه رسول الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم صلى الله على محمد صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم صلى الله على محمد صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله 5, 6, 7, 8 صلاة الله سلام الله على طه رسول الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم صلى الله على محمد I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the streets, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and one man's soul. They follow each other all the way, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, yeah. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, you take a look at yourself and make that change. Na 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 na. Do ba do ba do na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be, really be pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and washed up dreams. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, yeah. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, then take a look at yourself and make that change. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
Hey.
next song is about the good and the bad and the happy and the sad and everything in between. For all of that, we say, Alhamdulillah. I'm cruising on my journey, with it all the good and bad. His blessings that I don't see, 'cause I want a lot of lovely. I'll thank him for whatever I have. Alhamdulillah, no matter what comes my way. Alhamdulillah, my heart will thank and praise. And every time I'm feeling down or out of place, Alhamdulillah, everything's gonna be okay. This dunya can't deceive me when nothing ever goes as planned. And when I can't remember, my heart will surely understand. I ask Allah to guide me. I'm starving for His mercy, so I'll thank Him for whatever I have. Alhamdulillah, no matter what comes my way. Alhamdulillah, my heart will thank and praise. And every time I'm feeling down or out of place, Alhamdulillah, everything's gonna be okay. Alhamdulillah, 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 no matter what comes my way. Alhamdulillah, my heart will thank and praise. And every time I'm feeling down or out of place, Alhamdulillah, everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, Alhamdulillah, no matter what comes my way. Alhamdulillah, my heart will thank and praise. And every time I'm feeling down or out of place, Alhamdulillah, everything's gonna be okay. Alhamdulillah, everything's gonna be okay. Alhamdulillah, everything's gonna be okay. Yes. Alhamdulillah for the happy and the sad and the good and the bad. This next song is called Mercy. And it's about having hope in Allah's infinite mercy no matter what happens. And hoping that we can become more merciful with those around us and merciful with ourselves. This is Mercy. I've got that feeling in my gut, 'cause Lord, I know that I messed up, and no one would hear my call. These last few years live in hell. I feel so lost, so I can't tell if no one would feel my fall. And so my only hope is mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. Mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. Tired of this never-ending fight. Can't seem to do anything right, and I wonder how much my heart can bear. Dark thoughts are sinking in my head. I'm wide awake, but I feel dead, and I wonder, yes, I wonder when it'll end. And so my only hope is mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. Mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. I'm feeling nothing left to give this world, so cold and hearted. Lord, I know you're closer than my veins, and with your broken hearted mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. Mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. Mercy, Ya Rahman, mercy, Ya Rahim, Rabbi, have mercy on me. Mercy, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. This next song was written in Indonesia hundreds of years ago, filmed the music video in Tunisia, but the music was recorded in Nashville, Tennessee. This is Southern Salawat. A world so lost, a world in pain, a world in need as mercy came. A calm in peace, a love like rain. Our hearts will sing and praise His name. Salatullah, salamullah, ala Taha Rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala Yasin Habibillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala Yasin Habibillah. A living guide, His light will bring the best in us to everything. Oh Allah, send your peace and blessings. In love and praise, His name will sing. Salatullah, salamullah, ala Taha Rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala Yasin Habibillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala Yasin Habibillah. إلهي سلم الأمة من اللافات والنقمات ومن هم ومن غمة. استجب دعاءنا يا الله. إلهي نجنا واكشف جميع عادية واصرف مكائد العدا وانقذ. استجب دعاءنا يا الله. صلاة الله سلام الله على طه رسول الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله صلاة الله سلام الله على طه رسول الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله صلاة الله سلام الله على ياسين حبيب الله على ياسين حبيب الله والسلام الصلاة والسلام الصلاة والسلام. That was fun. So this last song is probably the most famous folk song written in the world, written by the people of Yathrib, Medina, as they welcomed Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to their city. If you go anywhere in the world, you find people singing the song with their own flavor, with their own culture. This is a rock and roll version of Tala al-Badru alayna. My friends from Damascus. طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ندعى لله ما دعا لله Oh, the bright moon rose over us from the valley of Wethdale, and we owe him to show all our gratefulness when the call is for a song. When the call is for a song. أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع جئت شرفت المدينة مرحبا يا خير مرحبا يا خير يا حبيبي يا رسول الله حبيبي يا نبي الله حبيبي يا رسول الله حبيبي يا you are the sun you are the moon
You are light upon light. Engkaulah cahaya hati kami, wahai kekasih, wahai Rasul, wahai kekasih, wahai Rasul. Everyone, بدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع. You have brought to this city nobleness. Welcome back, caller to the way. Engkaulah penentu kau
Thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your time with me here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Yay! Listen. Make sure y'all put some claps in the chat for my man Rafe, man. This dude is amazing. As y'all can see, he was playing those instruments, man. This dude, multi-talented singer, songwriter, composer. So he's amazing. So y'all make sure y'all go to his Instagram page. We had everybody's IG page up. Y'all follow him at Rafe Music on IG because he is amazing. Okay, I want to read some of these comments that was in here as well because you guys are really just showing us so much love today. Shout out. I want to give some shout outs to everybody that was in the live today, just showing us so much grace and love, especially when N-Team was up, and I want to give another shout out to all of our artists that was on. Yusef Chroma, y'all make sure that y'all go to yusefchroma.com and support his books, support his books of poetry, support his suits, everything that he's doing. Y'all make sure y'all go to N-Team on their Instagram page. They got over 100,000 followers on there, but they have over 20 years of experience, over 10 albums, over like 100 different singles that you guys can support. So please make sure y'all support them as well. And of course, Rafe, y'all go to Rafe Music and y'all saw my man on there doing his thing. And did y'all see when Rafe was on there? I saw some in the chat. Y'all picked up on that Man in the Mirror. All right. Now, rest in peace to the king of pop, greatest to ever do it, when he did that Man in the Mirror cover. That was amazing. I saw some of y'all in there. Fives Rule, he picked it up, man. Salazoon, Amzi, everybody from so many different people from all over the world. This is amazing. Like Muhammad, who else is on here today? Samsori, shout out to Samsori. Jazz Kai, shout out to Mansoor. We just so thankful that everybody, man, that tuned in today. You guys are just great. I want to give I gotta let our sponsors, can the sponsors get some, because they made it possible for this evening to take place. All right, Sound Vision, Dawanet, Penny Appeal, Canada, ISNA, Zabiha Halal, all of the sponsors that made tonight possible. We cannot bring you quality entertainment without sponsorship. Muslim Fest has been around, I believe since like 2004, whatever it is, 17, 18 years, whatever. They've been bringing you guys quality content, arts and entertainment from Muslim artists all around the world, man. And so we need your support. We need your viewership. We need you to support these artists. People like me, Moses, I'm actually in the basement right now. You understand? All right. This is just my base of operations. So we need y'all support. And especially, as the host as well, let me go, let's put my stuff up there as well. You can go to mosesthecomic.com. We got t-shirts on there, unapologetically Muslim, unapologetically Muslima. We got the super Muslim t-shirts and hoodies. We ship all around the world. We ship to Malaysia too. So everybody in there from Malaysia that's tuning in, we ship to Malaysia as well. So y'all make sure y'all check that out also. And I got to give a special shout out, of course, to Muslim Fest. this is not possible without Muslim Fest, without platforms like these. Y'all make sure, I'm also going to put up all of the links that you can watch. They have entertainment still going on tomorrow. Omar Regan is going to be joining us tomorrow. So you can go to facebook.com/MuslimFest/live. On their YouTube page, they'll be streaming youtube.com/MuslimFest. So make sure that y'all check out all of those different things. And just keep supporting these artists, man. Salma Hindi today tore it up. I was watching a lot of the drive-through Muslim Fest today, man. Jay Dean, a soulful poet, so many different people, man, that blessed the stage, man. Salma Hindi's amazing comedian from up in the Toronto area. So please make sure that y'all check her out as well. And we stream into like multiple pages right now. So it's comments coming in, literally mosesthecomic.com, Muslim Fest all over the world. Comments are coming in. I'm trying to keep up with the comments as they come down. Muslim Don family, shout out to, yep, of course, shout out to the Muslim Don family, Tone Trump, Big Halal Steppers. Y'all make sure y'all pick up Big Halal Steppers. You okay? Y'all, did y'all like this hat? I was getting compliments on my hat up in there tonight as well. All right, just join double as a soup bowl. You know what I mean? When I don't feel like doing dishes, I can also double as that. So y'all know I'm young, fly, and I'm Muslim. So this is what we do. So that was our evening of tonight. You know, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Yusuf Chroma, man, and team Rafe, Moses the Comic. So tune in, join in. The live will be on the page. I encourage you to go to Muslim Fest Facebook page. You can watch all the previous broadcasts from this past week, the story times, the drive-through, all of the entertainment, the jokes and gems. We did a live jokes and gems episode on Thursday night, so y'all can check that out as well. So just thank y'all so much, man, because, you know, again, without y'all, we can't do what we do. So make sure y'all check out mosesthecomic.com. Support your boy as well. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Stay tuned. Go tune in tomorrow. Donate, participate, get involved. Get involved. I have been your host of this evening, Moses the Comic, and I am signing off. Assalamu alaikum.